Hey guys! So today I decided to attempt an art challenge, but this one is a bit more exciting because I am going to be drawing Among Us characters. So if you've never heard about Among Us, it's a game where there are crewmates trying to fix a ship and imposters who are trying to kill everyone. The game is pretty interesting because there's a lot more like doing your tasks, calling meetings, and a bunch of other stuff. It is a pretty popular game that everyone has been talking about, and I love the little characters that you can play as, so I decided to draw 100 Among Us characters. I love the idea of this because I don't really do challenges as much on my channel, and also you can customize your characters with a bunch of different hats and colors. At first, I thought I could fit all 100 on one page, but considering the size that I drew them, I definitely had to use the other side of the page to do 100. Fun fact, I actually did more than 100. I think I did 104, but every time I counted there was always one more or two more or like one less, but I'm pretty sure it was around 104 or 105. I try to use all the hats and poses of these characters, so on the page before I actually drew out every single hat that there was, but on this page I just drew the most common ones that I see a lot of people use. I also drew the other half of the 100 off camera because this process took so long, but once you draw a bunch of them you kind of get used to it, so the other half took a lot shorter. Anyways, here is all the 100 plus characters on the page. I just have two more steps to do after this. I need to outline all this and then color it in. The coloring is the fun part, and also outlining is going to be fun too, but I think it'll be a lot of work. But this challenge has been pretty fun so far, and outlining it will make it look a lot more finished than the actual sketch. Out of this whole process, the outlining was the longest and the hardest. If you're curious, I was using the Pigma microns for these, and I was mainly using 0.3. I tried using 0.1 for one of them, but I just didn't like how that turned out, so 0.3 was the one I used for everything. The colors used for these characters are pretty basic, so you can practically use any type of art supply that you want. I just used markers because I am drawing 100 of these, so if I use something like paint or colored pencils, I felt like that would have taken a lot of time or it would just be really messy. I do mainly use colored pencils in my sketchbook, so this was a pretty good change. And also using markers, the colors are way more vibrant, so maybe I'll just start using more markers in my sketchbook. Out of all of the ones I've drawn so far, comment which one you like the most, or if you do play Among Us, then tell me which one you play as. Some of my characters did get a little repetitive, but there was only like 35 to 40 hats, and I didn't even use all of the ones that were there. I tried to use the simple ones so it was easier to outline and color, but they just ended up getting repeated. So anyways, here is all 104 characters outlined, and now it's time for the fun part, which is coloring. And the coloring was very, very satisfying. And it was so cool to see all the different colors on the page. So I think I'll just play a little montage of me coloring a few. So the process that was most simple for me was to color in everything, all the colors for the characters, and then do the hats after because I felt like it would just be a lot easier. And also another thing that I should have probably done was maybe use one color and then color in all the ones that I wanted to use with that color, and then do that with every color instead of just alternating every single time. But this one was just the one I sticked with. I don't think it really matters. On camera, these colors look very, very vibrant, especially the blues. Also, something random about this, I was thinking of adding like the words in the center of the page and then adding like all the characters around it, so I just want to know your opinion. Would you have liked that more, or do you like this, or would you have liked it equally? I don't know, just comment down below so I know what you think. I realized that most of the ones on the left side of the page are more squished, and that's because I actually drew 46 on the right side, so I had to draw 54 on the other side, but then I drew 4 more, so I drew 58 on this side, so basically I drew 8 more on this side, and somehow the whole side got squished up. So we are finally near the end, and this is the final product. This is probably one of my favorite pages in my sketchbook because it's just so colorful, so bright. I love the little characters. Let me know about your opinion in the comments down below. I love this a lot, and I hope you did too. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!